Yeah, hi there. These comments are for PV. I'm just using your initials for privacy purposes, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons. So during this video, you will see exactly the kind of feedback that I provide my students in my online TOEFL course and also in my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course. I'll even put a link to my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course in the email if you want to learn more about it. But thank you for using my service. If you know anybody else you think might be interested in the free TOEFL Speaking Practices Evaluation, you can tell them, and you can tell them to go over to onlinetoeflcourse.com. Okay, so it says, you did too. My goodness. So what is better when preparing for an exam? Studying alone or studying with a group? I only allow one. I have only one free speaking practice test that students can take. And even if you decide to become one of my students, I do have a rule. And the rule is you cannot send more than 60 seconds of speaking or pronunciation practice daily. That's it. Because I want to be able to give comments to all of my students. So randomly, I'm going to choose number one. So it's what is better when preparing for an exam, studying alone or studying with a group. And I'm going to, looks like you posted it online. That'll work. Okay, here we go.
I think studying in group always preparing for an exam for few reasons. Firstly, I think studying in group always helps people when preparing for an exam for few reasons.
Again, for a few reasons, that's not a very focused introduction, right? So I recommend you be a little more specific in the introduction. You might say, because I can study faster and I can get higher scores, I prefer studying in a group when preparing for exams. If you state what the two support points are, then it becomes a little easier to organize your response. All right, let's keep going.
In group activities, students can have more interactions and they can discuss by facing each other. It will not only improve their study skills but also develop their interpersonal skills.
Okay, be careful. There's a couple of things I want you to worry about right now with pronunciation. The T and the D consonant sounds, and also the U, the oo, as in do. So that vowel sound and the T and the D, these are sounds that you want to work on right now.
It will enhance their knowledge base and they can clarify their doubts immediately by asking one another. For example, when I was in college, I have an...
Okay, so with the TH sound, for example, thoughts, you want to make sure when you're producing that sound, you have to get the tongue in between the teeth. Watch this. Thoughts, think, these, that, those. So this is an interdental consonant. I think that your tongue's not fully inserted in between your teeth when you make that sound. So be careful also of the TH consonant sound.
Microsoft exam. So I prepared with 3 of my friends and we discussed each of the topic and saved a lot of...
I would say we discussed each of the topics. So make topics plural when you use each of the. You have that prepositional phrase there. So the object of the preposition should be plural, not singular.
Time by the discussions. So I think studying in group always helps, but the exams very well.
I don't know. You had some trouble at the end. Okay, let me listen to the whole thing one more time. I'm not going to make any comments, and then I'm going to give you a score. So I need to get the whole practice test, and then and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you on a scale of 0 to 30 approximately where your speaking is right now.
I think studying in group always helps people when preparing for an exam for few reasons. Firstly, in group activities, students can have more interactions and they can discuss by facing each other. It will not only improve their study skills but also develop their interpersonal skills. It will enhance their knowledge base and they can clarify their doubts immediately by asking one another. For example, when I was in college, I have an Microsoft exam. So I prepared with 3 of my friends and we discussed each of the topic and saved a lot of time by the discussions. So I think studying in group always helps for the exams very well.
Okay, so I'm looking at the rubrics here. I'm going to put you in the 2 range, 2.6 out of 4, 20 points out of 30. Pretty big delivery problems. I think part of your secret right now is to improve your intelligibility. I guarantee you, if you improve your pronunciation, you will improve your TOEFL score. I have seen many students who are right around 22, 23, once they improve their delivery, their score goes to like 27 and 28. Right? So I'm going to put you at 2.83, 22 points out of 30. Definitely a lot of delivery problems. There's several consonants in there, the T, the D, the TH sound, the OO vowel sound. You got to work on that. I think also even intonation, you need to work on varying your tone a little bit more than you are right now. An additional problem with delivery, it's called thought groups and blending. You need to group ideas into thought groups of 4 or 5 stressed syllables and then blend the words together in those thought groups, and that's a little bit hard for you to do right now. Overall, language use, I didn't notice any problems. I think you had pretty good control of your grammar and your vocabulary, so that's good. Topic development, you need a better structure, a little bit better organization, beginning with the topic statement and then try to connect the rest of your response back to that topic statement and make sure the examples you give are relevant to illustrate the argument you're trying to make there. All right, so not bad. I mean, to be honest with you, if you want to get around 26, if you're working with me and you're doing practice with me, you're probably looking at about 3 months. I'll be honest with you. It's not going to be easy. It just depends on how quickly you can solve these delivery problems, and that will determine how quickly you will be able to improve your TOEFL score. For right now, I'll give you one bit of advice. Really make it your life mission right now to increase your exposure to English. That means reading a lot of English, listening to English, watching TV, talking to native speakers. Really focus around getting more exposure. That is very, very important for you right now. All right, and thank you for doing this practice test.